like this.
Yes.
Pull this finger.
Yes.
And then this finger.
Yes.
Then you do it like this.
Uh-huh.
So I know if you use this one. So you have to use this finger and this finger to plug it. So after you plug it like this, what will I do? I just throw it.
Yes.
Throw
Just
it
throw
like
it.
this.
Yes.
If I do some like this.
Basket, yes.
Woo! All the way through. This is not an easy job. Jesus. Whoa. We have to get it out like this. And then, okay, I did it. Experiencing the indigenous work that locals do when I travel across Nigeria is one of the most interesting things I really enjoy. And in today's video, I'll be taking you across Nigeria to experience some of those work that locals do. You get to learn about their work, see their struggles, and as well, see what they enjoy. And why are we actually doing this? Well, because we're recording this video today, May 1st, and May 1st happens to be Workers' Day. And probably when you think of a worker, you think of the guy that is in the office working on his computer, wearing suit and tie and all of that. But a worker is also a woman on the farm that probably plucks vegetable and sell it to the market as, for a living. A worker is also someone probably on the street that breaks stone for a living. And so if you're someone that actually like to see people and see their struggle and see their business and see what they do for living every day, then you probably will enjoy this video. And if you do, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video so more people can get to see it. All right, let's get into this video. And the first place that we are traveling to is Taraba State. We are currently at Highland Tea Farm, which is the largest tea farm in Africa. This is where we are. It's located in Kakara in Mambila Plateau, all right, Taraba State. And today we're just going to join these farmers and, harvest the tea, okay, just experience how this thing is done. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
When you pluck it, when you see this cotton one, you just remove it like this and throw it down.
Okay, in case you plug it together. But you know what I'm doing? I'm just cutting the leaf like this.
Just the leaf that you are cutting.
I hope it's not a bad practice I'm doing here.
Okay.
Hey, I'll be proud though. In fact, I'm promoting Highland tea going forward. I know they drink any other tea. Yes, so. Yes, so. Yeah? But they can't walk at one lane. So, all the tea you will be drinking every day. So, this is how the process is done. And these are the mummies that make it happen. Working in the farm every day. You drink tea, but do you know how we go and process it? This is all the whole hard work you have to do. These women are actually paid by the number of tea they are able to harvest per day. And they actually pay by kg. So 50 kg is of 1,000 Naira as of the time that I did this video. And on average, they make between 300 Naira to 2,000 Naira per day, depending on how fast and agile the women are. Working in this tea farm, experiencing the cold weather, the lovely people, made my experience in this place very, very lovely, and this place remains one of my favorite places to visit in Nigeria. So next from the tea farm, I actually check out how the backpack they are carrying to put this tea, how it's actually being produced. Like this?
Is it in
Is it like this?
Yes, sir.
As you move around Nigeria, what you also realize is that this basket backpack is very unique to the people of Mambila Plateau, and they use it for almost everything. And there are actually 3 variations of it, depending on the tribe that you are buying from. So this very one that we bought is of the Kakara tribe. So the design is a bit different from the other tribes, how they design it. but it's all a backpack, and if you haven't visited there, you probably will not know.
One thing I've realized traveling around Nigeria is that the work people do are not easy. As they are doing it might look easy. When you come and try it, you now realize it's not easy.
So from harvesting tea and making basket backpack in Taraba State, we moved straight to Abia State in Ohofia local government area to experience how men and women actually produce and process oil locally.
The first step of producing oil is from once the palm fruit has been cut out and have been separated. Once the palm fruits have been cut down and then the fruits have been separated into fruits like this. So the next process basically is to actually to cook it. So which is what they are currently doing right now. So it's actually being cooked. So you can see the fire and all of that. So this is how it's done. Okay. Lots of smokes here. Lots of smoke here. So 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, so this is how it's being removed. And then, yeah. Good. Okay. So you can see how she removes it. Alright. The thing is, this place is full of smoke. There are lots of smoke here actually. And they're actually like no nose gear and all of that. So I'm trying to find out why they don't actually cover their nose and their eye while they're walking. Yeah, she's still cooking. Now once she's done, then you have someone who carries it straight to the presser. Once you actually bring it to the grinder, so this is a grinder, the grinding machine that we actually use to now grind and then separate this into chaff. Alright, so that's what's being done there. It's brought down to this plate for the presser. So this is the presser, which is what is currently being done now by my guy here. So you can see it's pressing it out, and then you can see the oil are all coming out. So this is how you find the oil coming out right there. So they will now move it. That for the next step after Poseidon. For the man, I think share it for you. I share for you. I can share it for you. Yeah, already read man. Oh, okay. So this is the oil that we just produced. Alright, so right there is the oil that we just produced. So this oil actually, the way it is, it's done and ready. You can actually use it this way, alright? Or alternatively, some people also recook it again. Some people recook it again for the second time so that they can still remove a little bit more of impurities and then use the oil. But most other people just have it this way, and then once it's ready like this, the next step is to put it in your gallons. So that you have gallons, various gallons, then put it inside the gallon, and then it's time to take it to the market for sales.
See, this work here is very, very intense. Despite the harsh condition, the men and the women working here do their best to produce some of the best oil that actually sold in the supermarket that you buy here in the city. Yes, those oil that you see in the city you buy are actually gotten from clusters of villages and small production factories like this, and then brought into the city and sold. And even the one that they export out of the country actually gotten from clusters of farms like this. Of course, there are also big and huge oil processing palm companies like the Okoma Palm and the rest of them, who actually does this thing in more bigger and larger commercial quantity. This oil from Ohofia is very, very sweet, very special, and I love it, and that's what I use.
We are currently in Imo River, paddling for a few minutes right now. So, going to show you guys how sands are actually excavated from the river manually and locally. So that's what I'm documenting today. Okay, it's approximately 40 seconds. So it stays under the water like 40 seconds each time. Right now it's still fresh, so probably when it starts getting tired, maybe it might stay more. Yeah, it's gone. See, person I want help, we say not be one. Let me pull my shoe. No, which kind of shoe? No, you buy me. See, forget to me, I'm the son of the sun though. Forget this shoe that fake. I'm the son of the soil. Okay.
You go wait, make bring that one out finish.
Yeah, maybe finish that one. Okay, so this is the process, this is how you do it. So let's try it out. Let me see how many. Don't worry.
Bro. You got no video ahead.
You have to balance. This is not an easy job. Jesus. Whoa. We have to get it up like this. And then, okay, I did it. Well, I can't try this. I can't try this first. My waist. No. You want to learn it well? Look at my enemies. These are one of my enemies. They want to kill me. Let me learn it well. I know. You want to kill me? Oh boy. This is not an easy job at all. Boy, this work is very hard. I can imagine by the time you draw this, how many times? My waist. My waist. 250 buckets to complete this. And I did only one, I could not continue. Strong men.
So from Abia State, we move straight to Ebonyi State to experience how men and women there actually produce Garri locally.
Garri that is being fried right now, that is what you see Mommy is doing. Mommy, because what are you teaching here, Garri? Okay. Okay, and a jazz is an age oba. Okay, so the Garri can be fried using this. This is called oba. Or using this broom, okay, you call broom aziza in Igbo language. So the process of actually producing Garri begins from farms like this. This is a cassava farm, all right? So the cassavas are actually harvested from farms like this. And once they are harvested, then the next process is to take it home and peel out the cassava back from the cassava. So this is the cassava. So after it has been uprooted from the farm and then brought back home, so this is how you actually start to peel it. So this is the manual way of actually doing it. You can actually do it with a machine, but this is the manual way. So some people do like this. Yes, you peel it out, Okay, so in case you're wondering, I grew up in the village, don't worry. So it goes like this, or you can use your knife this way. Ah, I still remember my village life. Che.
Like this way they used to come out.
Okay, so this is how we remove it. Okay.
After removing it, you can
grind it in the engine. Now, once they are done with the peeling of the cassava, the next process is usually to wash it up, and after washing it, they take it to a grinding machine where it is actually grind. Once you grind the cassava flour, it turns white, but some garri actually are red and not white. So when if you want to get the red one, so what most people do is that once they finish grinding it, they now add a little bit of oil into it. All right. So they will not add a little bit of oil into it. So by the time the cassava flour is now removed, you find out that it becomes red in color, and then you can now fry it, and then that's how you get the red garri. Alternatively, you can actually add the oil at the process of frying. All right, so we're done with this process. The next thing is time to fry the garri. So right now we are doing the sieving of the garri. So this is how it's actually being done. All right, so this is what this young man is doing. So what you do is like this. You sieve the garri. Okay. So we are sieving the garri. We are sieving it. Is actually entering under. So that's what this young man is doing. Okay, so let's try this. So it's from the bag, and then you put it in here, and then you fold it, pieces it like this, and then you grind this. So you can see the one that is produced. This is how the raw garri looks like first, but now it has not been fried. Then after this process, then we'll now go into the frying. In this part of this world, in this town, they are using broom to fry, but you can also use this to fry if you want, or use a stick. So in other part of Igbo, we use stick sometime, or we use this. So I'm going to switch to this to show you how it's done. So you can switch to this, and then you fry this way. All right. Okay. Until it gets dry. Okay. This is how it's done. I'm practically sweating. This work is not easy. Alright, so I'm inviting you to come to the village.
So after these women actually fry and produce this garri, they actually now sell it in their markets, and sometimes they sell it to off-takers who actually come into the village, buy it in large quantity, and then take it to the city and are sold. In fact, I did a video in Kano where someone actually goes to the east to buy this garri and then take it to the northern part of the country to sell. Yes, so in the north they actually don't produce garri, but we produce garri in the south and as well in the east, west, and all of that. So people actually go to either the eastern part of the country or the western part of the country, buy it and take it to the north to sell, and also those who actually export it out of this country. Yeah, most of those garri actually come from little factories and from women like this. Thank you for watching this video to this point, and please could you just do me a favor by taking a few seconds to like this video, and if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please click the like button and subscribe, and I'd like you to comment what your thoughts are regarding today's video. Alright, so let's move now to another state.
Where you look at the camera and smiling the face. Yeah.
Okay. You are just doing it, you are smiling.
We're inside the
Dive it.
inside. Okay. Okay, it's inside, right?
If you when you just bring it out like this.
Bring it out.
Yes.
Ah. Okay.
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
it like that.
So we have to hold 1 minute.
Yes.
So air and scientists to block the material for alteration change from white tone to blue.
Okay.
Yes, this is the 1 minute.
All right.
Oh yeah?
This is a very skillful work.
Yes.
Put it into this.
The feet.
Carefully. Turn it again.
Don't put.
We're sweating. It's not easy.
Fly is disturbing.
What do I need? Fly.
It's not easy now. He has done it 20 something years. I'm doing it for 2 minutes.
2 minutes now is giving you.
Okay.
Okay.
So you bring it out.
We'll take 1 minute.
I give you over.
Okay, so we are currently in Nkwa Mata dye pit, and I'm trying to show you guys how clothing are actually produced in this part of the world, in Kano City, you know, manually. All right, this is where we are, and right now I've been taught how to actually move soak this clothing inside this dye pit so that you can actually color it and make the patterns that you see that is being sold in the market that looks beautiful. But this is how it all starts. All right, this is what we are doing. Okay, so make sure you watch this video and then come and visit Kano State. And when you come to Kano State, you need to come to this Nkwa Mata dye pit.
The next state you're moving to is Plateau State, where we're going to join the people to mine tin there.
This is where tin is actually mined locally in North Plateau State. What's your name?
My name is Marvin.
Eh? Marvin, how long you don't do this work?
How long? I have been
don't
doing
give
like
up.
3 years.
How the inside be? I guess I go deep go down and I'll come go inside. How it be?
Don't go inside.
Okay.
Place there very far.
It's fine inside. So it's a very tough job, eh?
To find this tin, the young men dig as deep as 80 feet. First they dig vertically to find the tin, and when they find it, they start digging horizontally.
Is anybody inside?
Yes. People, they plenty.
So what is inside this thing?
There is there.
Jesus Christ. How the thing day down? How you did there?
It's just like just your mind if you put your mind.
Okay. You just go. No fear, ba. So you know the fear said this if it collapse.
You know with fear, but sometimes you go down.
Okay. How long you done they do?
Maybe 6 years.
6 years. Wow, a long time. So as you can see right now, even though it's raining, some other people are trying to come out, and so because it's not right now, so they have to actually roll this wheel to help the other guys come out of the well. All right. So everyone else that has been digging have totally disappeared right now because of the rain. Is he inside the pool? Is he inside?
No, not the.
Okay, that's the sand. What is going on right now is that the people are sitting down there, but those ones can't really come out until they load up all the mods that they have already dug inside. Remember, inside the mod is where you have the tin, alright, that they're actually mining. It's right inside. So that's what they are doing. So, and most of the people actually used to be here to help them to drag, have all run away because of the rain. So, we will have to join them to help them as well to do this. So that's what this young man is doing right now. As you can see, he's carrying it, then he'll offload it and all of that. So they're still loading. They're still loading. So they're still loading. After they load, then hopefully they will all come out. And I'm told that there are more than 10, 15 of them down inside this tiny little hole. And the thing is, they will dig down, then they will dig vertical, then they will not dig horizontal down. It's really crazy.
In my opinion, this is one of the riskiest jobs I see youths do in Nigeria, However, a lot of youths in Jos are involved in this because there are no much job opportunity in the city. So if you want to make quick money and all of that, you have to just be involved in this, except those who actually do farming and the rest of it all. But of course, farming doesn't bring you an instant cash. It's something that you have to wait for a longer time. But this kind of work actually gives them instant cash, which is why you see a lot of youths are involved in it despite the risk that are involved, because those things actually get collapsed and people die and all of that, but yet more and more pussy trooping into it. But yeah, this is what they have to do to survive, and just to show you what people do to survive every day. From mining team, we actually check out women who actually break stone for a living. So most of these stones that they break are actually bought by people who build houses, constructions and all of that. They buy it from them and then they go use it in their construction. But there are also those who actually do it in a larger scale, who work in the crushed rock. But these are like more of young men. They work in crushed rock and then they produce all of this as well. And so from Plateau State, we move straight to Benue State, where we experience most women who actually make their living by buying and selling vegetable by the riverside. One takeaway for me in all of these experiences is the resilience of Nigerians in the face of harsh and hard conditions. In fact, I have lots and lots of video of ordinary Nigerians who work and do their duties every day. However, we'll probably do that as a part 2 of this video. I want to know, what are your thoughts regarding this video? And let's celebrate all workers, let's celebrate everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do subscribe, share this video so more people can see it, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you do, please let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you guys in the very next story.